feeding snakes, and we're skipping 2 because I got overexcited and I fed 2 and didn't film it. But yeah. This is Ziggy. She is a Woma python and she was actually my first ever snake. This gorgeous girl is going to be 11 this year. That's my baby. So I'm going to pull her out so I can also clean her tank while she's eating. This is Izzy. Izzy is Dad's olive python. And while she is quite big, she is nowhere near full grown yet. So Izzy can be a fun one to feed. A little bit scary sometimes. Whoop, overexcited a mess. There we go. So I'm also going to be cleaning her out, fixing her hide that she's tipped over. So Izzy's cage is clean, all fluffed up, and back in she goes to eat. So she's a snake that we have had a long time, and one day she probably will outgrow this huge enclosure. For reference, I can sleep in here pretty comfortably. This time the 2 Godzillas are saying hi with, oh no, here comes Brazinga. There she is. Hi baby. So next here is Wormy, and to be completely honest, he kind of scares me. So he's also a Woma python. He is the mate that goes with Ziggy, my first one, and I am probably going to get bitten here. Out he comes nice and easy. We'll get him all cleaned up before he goes back in. Last up we have Marv, who I swear can destroy his enclosure like this in a matter of 2 days. Marv is a gold chin black-headed python. Oh, you missed, boy. So, if I can get him to wrap up this, flip over, there's the gold markings on his chin. Now that I've got this all nice and clean, fresh paper back in, water bowl topped up, and Wormy himself back in the cage, which is no easy feat even when he's got food, he's all done. So I don't currently run hides, and I will show you why. So the rack system that he's in is custom made. This is all blacked out at the back. So he gets his hiding space at the back where the heat mat is installed under the tub. These are 1200 long tubs, 4-foot long tubs. So they are more than ample in size for him. He can hide at the back. He can come forward where it's cooler, where he's got his water. He can do whatever on earth he wants. I will note too, well, a lot of people want to think of plastic tubs as budget housing for reptiles. I'll tell you, at $50 a pop for these tubs, they are far from a budget option when you're doing a rack of 3 and 3 racks of them, for instance, as was the original plan. So now I will end up running 2 of these racks that have 3 each in them. I've already got all the tubs, but that's $300 worth of tubs alone, before wood, before heat mats, before thermostats, before everything. So these are not the cheapest option, but they would be cheaper than buying the equivalent 6 4-foot cages, I guess. But yeah, kind of an in the middle option. Another pro tip, if you've got snakes that often do hunger bites where they grab on, they wrap you up, they don't let go, what you can do is keep a bottle of spirits of any description, whatever it is that you drink. I'm a rum girl, so I keep a little bit of a bottle of rum right on top of my rack, and then that way if someone big like Marv the gold chin That black-headed python is reasonably large compared to me, and if he were to bite me, this would be the fastest way to get him off without hurting him. He'll just need his mouth rinsed off, and without hurting me, without putting me at risk. So I know people will probably say that I shouldn't be doing it, but it's an old school trick that I've learnt from someone who has been doing this for, I'm telling you, a lot longer than I've been alive. And a little bit of spirits is the way to go. Quite often just a single drop on their lip and they'll let go instantly. I mean, if they're being huge pains in the ass, it doesn't hurt to have a mouthful yourself either. Marv also has a nice clean cage now that he is back in. He's holding on to his food right at the back. And Ziggy's enclosure is nice. And she's a really slow eater, so she's just going to cuddle that thing probably for the next hour before she starts swallowing it anyway. But thank you guys for checking out the video. And I can almost guarantee I'm going to do a really in-depth video of Woma pythons in the least soon, because they are my passion. They're the reason I'm into reptiles. She specifically is the reason I'm into reptiles. And yeah,